Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's time for the final video of the entire year, my debt update for the month of December. As you guys know, I am in severe credit card debt due to buying physical media, and I have vowed to not pick up another piece of physical media again until all of my credit cards are completely paid off. So at the end of every single month, I am updating you on my progress. And I'm happy to say that I have made progress this month on not one credit card, but two credit cards. So I will mention the second credit card as well. But let's focus in on the red Capital One. That is the credit card that I've been focusing in on ever since I decided to do this, because that credit card had the smallest balance. And so for me, that's what works for me. Other people have different ways. Some people start off with the largest balance or the highest interest, but I'm choosing my red Capital One because that is the smallest balance out of all of them. It'll be a small win, and I want to see a small win. Okay, so red Capital One. My cat's in the room. She's probably, yep, she's jumping on the bed. Okay, tail, you see her? Okay. Okay, so the red Capital One. At the end of November, it was $3,200. I think $3,270 something dollars. But of course, because I did not pay off the credit card in full, interest was tacked on for the month of December. And so my balance went a little bit up to $3,303.19. So in the month of December, I put down a $300 payment, which is more than the minimum amount, because I think the minimum payment for this credit card is like $119. So that is more. So if you are paying more towards your credit card than the minimum payment, the balance is going to lessen. Okay, so you always want to go above that minimum payment if you want to see progress. Now, I know in the two previous months, I'm tongue-tied today. I'm so sorry. I apologize. The two previous months, I put down $400 payments and I went down to $300. The reason being is because I just wanted to be a little bit cautious, because at the beginning of the month is when I have my heavy hitter bills, so to speak. And so I just wanted to make sure that I had enough money in my account to cover all of them. So that's why it's $100 less than the other months previously. But it's still making progress. It's not a huge progress, but I'm still making progress. So that payment, or I should say that balance, went down. After the $300, it went down to $3,003.19. I should have just paid off the $3.19 too. I don't know why I didn't. I just, came up with $300 as my payment number, and that was it. I should have paid off the $3.19, because seeing that afterwards, I was like, well, that was just dumb. I should have done that, but that is okay. But what's great is I know next month when I make the next payment, I know interest will tack on again, but I know on my next payment, I'm going to be in the twos. I'm going to be in the twos, and that is fantastic, because when I started everything, where was I at the beginning of this with this card? Like close to 4. I think it was at 39 something. I was almost at $4,000 balance for this card. And so I've paid off pretty much $1,000 on this credit card in 3 months. And I'm very excited and happy about that. It may not be impressive to some people, but it is to me. I'm definitely moving in the right direction, and that is all that matters. So I'm so happy that I'm just moving forward, going into the brand new year. I know for a fact in 2025, this red Capital One is going to be paid off. And it's going to be a monkey off my back, and I can move on to the next one. So speaking of the next one, let's talk about the blue Capital One. This is the other card that I just happened to notice is making progress just by paying the minimum payment. And I wasn't expecting that. So I'm excited to show you. Now, it's not a lot, but at least it's moving in the right direction. So my blue Capital One card, and this is a credit card that I do not use for physical media, just to let you know. This is for car repairs. This has been over the years, issues with my car that I have had to charge onto a credit card. My blue Capital One has been the card that I have chosen to do so. So that balance, get ready, $5,089.29. So that was before the minimum payment, which is $135. So I paid that minimum payment. That's what I'm doing on all of my other credit cards so I could focus in on the red Capital One. So I paid that minimum, and it went down to $4,966.62. And I know you're going to question, it's not exactly $135. Remember, interest is always tacked back on a little bit, so that's why there is just like a $10 difference or so. But I mean, I'm happy. It's definitely making progress. It's not gaining, it's not increasing, it is decreasing. And that is the point. So as long as I'm making the minimum payment, at least it's still going down. So it is a small win, but a win is a win. And that's all that matters in my book. So like I said before, I think at the end of my previous debt update video, I'm like the tortoise and the hare. Slow and steady win the race. So before I end the video today, I do want to talk about something and just kind of get something off of my chest that hasn't been building, but I just want to let you guys know where I'm at, kind of like mentally, am I okay kind of situation. There's been a lot of activity surrounding this topic in the past week or so, and it's been rough. It really has been rough. It's affected my mental health. I'm not going to lie about that. It's not easy when you disclose something like this on a huge platform. And I just want to say right off the bat, I know that other content creators are free to make any kind of content that they want. However, when certain words are used, it hurts. It hurts and it bothers me. I'm human. I can't help it. And since that certain video that I mentioned in a previous video has come out, I have received private messages on Instagram insulting me and calling me names, which is not necessary. And then, of course, the comment section underneath that certain video is just a cesspool of, I hate her channel, just saying nasty things about me. It has affected my mental health, I'm not going to lie. And then last night, I discovered that apparently on a different channel, there was a live stream where the subject of me and my debt, I don't believe my name was used. I watched it. I don't believe my name was used, but we all know who we're talking about because no one else is really talking about their debt situation, and certainly not the amount. So obviously, if you're talking about a large debt situation, you are talking about me. So I know that I'm the one that you're talking about. I know that. So my name was not used, but I'm going to say two guys because there was three guys on the live stream, but there was one gentleman that did not trash me, and I really do appreciate that. But there was one guy in particular, and I'm not going to name the channel because I don't want to give them any credit at all. I want this stuff to stop. That's why I'm not saying what channels they are. But this live stream, this one individual had a lot of opinions to say about me, saying that I'm dumb, I'm stupid, I'm asking for sympathy. The other guy said that he thinks that this is a gimmick. This is not a gimmick. This is my life. This is my life and what's happening. And I'm documenting my life. I'm documenting my progress. The only intention that I ever had in creating all of this and coming out with all of this was, number one, helping myself, Because if I made this so public on a public platform like YouTube on my channel, I have to go through with it. I have to go through with it. I can't backtrack because I would look like an idiot if I did that. So I thought to myself, if I proclaim this on a huge public platform like on my YouTube channel, then I have to commit. I have to commit and I have to do this. So number one, helping myself, because I knew my problem was getting extremely out of control. Yes, I should have recognized it at 10 grand, 15, 20, but you know what? I didn't. That doesn't make me a bad person. It doesn't make me a bad person. Dumb choice? Absolutely. Absolutely. But I feel like I'm being raked over the coals left, right, like every day this past week. It's been something else, something else, and something else. And it's just been building up inside of me. And it's really taken a toll on everything, like everything. But I do want to say the second part, I wanted to help other people. That was my intention of doing this, is helping myself and other people, because I knew that there were other people out there in the same situation as myself. Because how can the entire rest of the world buying physical media be absolutely perfect and I'm the only one that's in debt? I don't think so. There's a lot of other people in my situation, but they are not coming forward about it. And that's okay. You don't have to. You can silently support and silently watch and silently do something about your situation yourself. I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with this, but I guess going into 2025, I just really hope that things calm down surrounding me and focusing in on me, and other content creators can focus back on themselves and producing their content and what they want to do, because it's been rough. It's been extremely rough. In particular, this past week has been extremely, really, really rough. I even contemplated stopping my channel. I did. I thought about it because I was just so overwhelmed with everything that has been going on. But then I thought to myself, if I stop my channel, then I'm getting rid of my revenue, like half of my revenue, my monthly revenue that comes in to pay my bills. And I can't do that. I can't afford to do that. I need to pay off these bills. It needs to happen. So yeah, I am continuing my channel, but I contemplated stopping it because it's kind of starting to become a little bit too much. I have never asked for sympathy, and that is something. Motorcycle. Always a motorcycle. It doesn't matter what time of the year. Anyway, in that live stream, the one guy in particular that was really going in on me said something about me asking for sympathy. I have never asked for sympathy. Never, ever, ever. I'm owning what I did, and I'm owning my situation. I have never asked for sympathy from you guys. I have never asked for money from you guys. A couple people have mentioned that, and that is false. That has never occurred. I have never done anything like that. I've never begged for money. I've never set up a GoFundMe. Like, I would never, ever do that. There are so many misconceptions about me out there. It's just getting kind of ridiculous. So I'm just hoping that in the brand new year, I'm still going to make the debt videos. I still am, because this is important. This is important. This is a subject that clearly not everyone talks about, because look what happens if you do. I'm the prime example of what happens when you do. But you know what? I'm going to continue to make the debt videos going into the brand new year, but this is not a gimmick. This is my life. This is what's happening right now. This is my situation and how I'm dealing with it. It's not going to be every single video. It's definitely not going to be that, but I would like to help you guys, other people that are open to listening to me and not judging me. Those are the people that I want here on my channel. Those are the people that I want supporting me. And I'm just really hoping that the physical media community, you know, the ones, not everyone, I will say that the majority of the physical media community has been supportive. Other physical media content creators have been sticking up for me in comment sections, and I do appreciate that because, you know, it's very easy to feel like I'm alone and I'm on an island all by myself, but I do know that I have support from other creators, and that means the world to me. I know that I'm not alone. So I'm just hoping in the brand new year that this calms down. It's not going to go away entirely, but all I'm going to say is I'm going to be a winner in 2025 because I know that my red Capital One is going to be paid off, and my goal is to pay off 2 cards in the upcoming year. And when I pay off 2 cards, oh man, the other balances are going to go away so quickly. So that's all I wanted to say. Where I'm at mentally, probably not the best, but I'm trying and I'm coping the best that I can. I'm not asking for sympathy. This is not a gimmick. This is me. This is my real life. And if you want to continue the ride with me into the brand new year of 2025, that is great. If not, I'm happy that you were here. But this is where the channel is going. I'm still going to talk about my debt situation. I am going to keep it more focused on physical media related debt versus other topics. I think maybe that rubbed people the wrong way. I'm not really sure. But the debt conversation is going to continue until it's gone. Until it's gone, it's going to continue. Videos like this on a monthly basis are going to continue. So thank you so much for watching this video today. Happy New Year's Eve. If you are going out tonight, please do me a favor and just be safe. If you are drinking, when I'm assuming that you're going to be, just be safe. Have a designated driver. There's Uber. There's so many other ways where you do not have to drive. I know it's kind of ridiculous to say that, but in this day and age, I have to because I just want everyone to be safe. Be safe out there tonight. Have a wonderful time, and I will see you in the brand new year.